Welcome back there, Coastal Band meteorologist Diamond Dixon here with the live look outside our first community bank Skycam over the USS Lexington. We'll kind of hop into our forecast here. Well, this is our Weather Watcher of the Week by Lorena in our Coastal Bend Weather Watchers group. If you want to be in our group and share your picture, you absolutely can, and we would love to share it part of our newscast. Well, here's what we can expect this week. Well, we'll still have temperatures again in the 40s Tuesday morning, and we still have our elevated fire weather conditions that will also last until about early Wednesday, and we have a dry, rain-free week as well. So we'll have a cold day again into tomorrow morning, and that elevated fire weather is because it's still dry outside, still have a little bit of gusty winds and cooler air. So right now those temperatures and feel likes are in the 60s for all of our neighborhoods right now. Those feel like temperatures are pretty close on par with our actual temperature because we are drier. Those current winds are kind of starting to come down a bit and calm out as well. You can see that more north, but even here in Corpus Christi, we have our winds now under 10 miles per hour and just at 12 in Port Aransas. So overall, a calm day. Looking at that wind gust forecast, we don't really see the winds gusting too much. It'll slightly gust tomorrow morning and into the afternoon, but after that, we kind of move past the wind gusts that were kind of elevated throughout the past few days. We also notice that when we're colder up north, that's how we know we could be a little bit colder here down south. So right now, we're kind of in an average space because Dallas is only at 55, Houston's at 60, and we're at 66. But it's still colder well north of us, like Wichita at 43, Omaha at 36. Now with those feel like temperatures for the rest of the evening, we will feel like those low 40s from at least we're talking after midnight up until 6 a.m. That's going to be our coldest window for us before we feel like the 50s and then the 60s, and into our Tuesday afternoon we do take that warm up back into the 70s and gradually to the 80s. So hour by hour we'll be in those 50s by 6 o'clock, low 50s by 8 up until 10, and then those upper 40s come into the forecast by 11. And then we will also see that lower wind once again in place, but it's still a north wind, and those lower 40s by 4 and 5 a.m. and still also the same into our 6 and early 7 o'clock hour. So muggy meter wise, we're dry, but we will go to muggy and humid and very humid by the weekend with those elevated dew points. So we only get those 2 days here of the week with those conditions where our temperatures will be below normal. You can see those rain chances creep back into the forecast between our Saturday and our Sunday, looking between stray and isolated. So we'll continue to track that. For the most part, those temperatures remain above normal for the rest of the week. And once again, looking at those feel like temperatures headed into early tomorrow morning, we will feel those 30s in some of our neighborhoods, especially our more northern neighborhoods. So that's what we will be keeping an eye out on. But once again, we'll warm up in the afternoon, and then we'll also see a gradual warm up by the end of the week headed into the weekend.